Merry Christmas first of all, because today is Christmas when I'm filming this video. And yeah, so I wanted to make this video because guess what? I bought a tripod that is finally tall enough for me. So anyway, real quick, look at this. My room's been like that, but anyway, look at this. Okay, I put the snowflakes up on the window. Some of them are a little bit bent, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Look at that. It's okay. I got the whole setup. Look at this. Look at this. Thank you, mother. My mom sent me this. I'll show you guys everything when I finish cleaning, because right now I have a lot of boxes and stuff that I just gotta get rid of and stuff. Yeah, so today what I want to do is talk about 7 things I like about Korea, because, or about Seoul I should say, because this is my 3rd year here. So number 1, first, the most important thing that I like about Korea is the excitement. I mean, now because of coronavirus, I can't go outside. Can't go outside. Wanna go outside. Anyway, I want to go outside, but I can't. So, yeah, anyway, where I lived in America, super boring. And because I had just graduated, my friends circle, you know, when you graduate, and even when you're like a senior in college or in high school or whatever, you know, things change, right? I was really bored and just like going crazy. So I came to Korea and I was like amazed because, oh my God, I remember the first time I went out in Korea. Like when I started my new job, and that's a whole nother video about like my experience at my first job and what I had to do and yada yada yada. So the first time I went out was for a hwaeshik, which is the company like dinner, like company like goes out, you know, to kind of like introduce everybody to the company. So that was my first time going out in Korea, and like we went out to Itaewon, which is like, you know, big party area, big, super like big with the foreigners, and you know, I was excited or whatever, what have you. And I just remember like going out and being so excited, and just kind of that was my first exposure to like nightlife in Korea. And I love the club. I love clubs and I love bars. Before I didn't really used to like bars, but in Korea I love bars. I love bars, I love clubs, I love all type of nightlife. I love it. It's amazing. Let me tell you about Korean nightlife, right? Everywhere you go, there's always people outside. People walking on the streets. It's busy. From morning to night, it's busy. Just tons of people out, tons of people in restaurants, tons of people just sitting outside at a convenience store drinking. Like, so it was amazing. Like anywhere you go, really. Like you're gonna see tons of people in restaurants just having a good time. Of course now, because it's coronavirus, so things are different. And actually now we're in like our 3rd peak, so we can't go outside. So yeah, anyway, it's Christmas break. It's Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas. And another thing is the clubs and bars here close late. They close at like 4, they close at like 5. Some of them don't close until like 10 a.m. Okay. So I need to experience that, of course. Like, what are you talking about? So it's amazing. So that's the first thing. Second thing that I like about Korea is independence. Like, if you are just coming out of college or you're living with your parents or whatever, like honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say, it's not that great. Like, it's amazing. It's wonderful because you come over here and you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can go wherever you want. You can have your own life. Wow, you can have your own life. that has to be the second thing that I love about living in Korea. And honestly, anywhere you go where you are teaching English or whatever, when you just leave your family home and you have your own place, like, you're independent. So yeah, and the great thing about Seoul specifically, because I love Seoul, I want to call myself a Seoulite. I am a Seoulite. The great thing about Seoul is that you can what is that sound? So anyway, the great thing about Seoul is that the subway system and everything is so easy to like figure out. They have apps like Kakao, Naver Maps. I use Naver Maps. I don't use Kakao. Kakao Maps. I mean, obviously I use Kakao Talk because that's like the main way that people, you know, talk here. It's anyway, we have lots of apps and it's so easy. The station names is written in English and Korean, so it's very easy. Of course, I've gotten lost many times because I get lost easily, but it's very easy to work out. So, and the bus system as well. I prefer taking the subway. Now I just take taxis and be walking everywhere because I'm bougie. and I take the scooter. Oh, that was my dream, and I finally achieved it. I finally
rode the city scooters. But you need like a license to ride a majority of them, like a Korean license. So one of my goals is to switch my license so I can ride one of those scooters. Because sometimes the free scooter like it's not in my area, so I get annoyed and I have to walk, and I don't want to walk. Anyway.
What was I saying? Oh, so transportation, everything is so easy and so convenient. So yeah, you can be really independent here, and you can make a comfortable amount of money. You have your own apartment. It's really, the setup is really amazing, honestly. It's so amazing. That's number 2. Number three, I'm just making this up off the top of my head. I really wanted to make a new video because I have a new tripod that is, anyway, I wanted to use it. So anyway, number 3 thing that I like about Korea is I love the fashion. Oh my god, the fashion. And let me be clear. So actually, I'm gonna rename this video 7 things I love about Seoul. Actually, let me make it 5 because 7 is a lot and I'm just talking, and I feel like this is gonna be a long video. The fashion is so nice. Like, it's a city, obviously, and right, like, you hear about like Paris, you hear about New York, like, oh, they're so fashionable, yada yada yada. I never heard anything about Seoul. Like, before I came here, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting like everybody and their grandma to always be dressed up no matter where they go. Most everyone that you meet dresses nicely, they dress well. And for me, right, I live in Florida, so that should tell you everything you need to know. Just noted the fashion is on point. Like, everyone takes care of themselves. When winter came, this is just an example. When winter came and I saw the long padding, what is it called? What do they call it? Oh, I think they call it long padding.
The petticoats. When I first saw that, I was in love. I was like, what? What is that? I need that in my life. I never saw that in my life. So I'm from New Jersey, but I moved to Florida, so anyway.
Number 4 thing that I like about Seoul is I like the cafes, and I love tea, and the amount of nice cafes that exist in Seoul is actually crazy. Like, they really like just beautiful architecture, beautiful, like, everything's just beautiful. And then they have these wonderful teas. Like, the tea here is amazing. They have some wonderful herbal teas. Tastes just like juice. Like, it's amazing. It's wonderful. Like, tea. Let's put it as tea. The fifth and the final thing that I love about Seoul, I love that there's so many things that you can do. Like, this is more so, okay, finally something that's not just about Seoul. So you can do so many things in Korea. Like you can, this year I tried water skiing. I tried water skiing for the first time in my entire life, and that was amazing. And the scenery, the area, oh my god, it was beautiful, like out of a storybook. Like, oh my god, just stunning, just stunning. Honestly, it was so beautiful. And it inspired me to look up places kind of similar. So I found this place where you can go surfing indoors. Like, that's crazy, bruh, that's crazy. And so I play tennis, so it actually is really hard to find like tennis places. Like, I don't want to take lessons because obviously I've been playing for a really long time. I'm not interested in improving my game. I'm just interested in hitting a ball. That's all I want to do, is just bah, bah. Tennis is difficult to find, but other than that, there's so many different things that you can try. They have fishing cafes, like cafes you can go to fish. Like, that's so interesting. And then they have like they have some like blind date places where you go in and you can like talk to, you know, you can talk to some people romantically or whatever. But you know, those places tend to be like Korean only. So I never knew. First of all, I never even know like where they are. Like, is that one? I don't know. I don't speak Korean, so I don't know. But anyway, so one time I went in Gangnam because my friend, he went there, and he I don't know, he knew about it. So he's like, yeah, you can go there and you could play games with people. And I'm like, that sounds so fun. So then we went there and we were playing games with people. Like, we were like, there's a TV and you could play like this game. It's like virtual games. And so yeah, that was really fun. So I mean they have that. They have VR cafes where you can go, where you can play games. I used to do that in Suwon. Actually, I only went like once, but that was fun. You know, VR cafes. They got where else? They have you know, these arcades that have just like a tons of things in them, and like you just walk in, you just put a coin in whatever machine you want, and you could like coin karaoke. You can go into like a little miniature booth and just like sing and stuff. And they have like, of course, that as well, and Noribong, the karaoke. And I don't really like karaoke actually, but anyway, they have dance classes. Oh, they have everything. So there's so many things that you can do. Like I said, you can go to the beach. Like, there's so many things. Like, it'd be endless. I could list everything and it'd just be endless. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there. I know I've been talking for forever. Actually, I need to stop. That's it for the video. Those are 5 things. Honestly, I can't think of anything else at the moment. But I have thoroughly enjoyed my time here in Korea, in Seoul to be specific, because I wasn't having that great a time in Suwon, but that's another video for another time. I hope you guys enjoyed I hope you guys, like, you know, it helps you if you didn't know like what's you know, what's happening in Seoul, like what's up with Seoul, you know what I mean. Now you know. That's it. Bye. See you later. Au revoir. I gotta try to use some French. I'm so sorry that I'm not sorry, but I gotta try to use some French. Joyeux Noël. Slow. All in the sky, ruin my vibe.